If you're using a pharmaceutical GLP drug, about a third of the weight that you're losing is bone and muscle, which is so crazy because you don't get a lot of that back, if any. Like, that's the truth, especially bone if you're over the age of, let's say, 30 years old or so, especially for women. So now, what's the average time? 6 to 12 months people take a GLP. The problem is that 30% of the weight that they lost was muscle and bone. Almost everybody gains all the way back, but they actually gained 30% more fat back because they didn't gain back the muscle or the bone necessarily.
If you are using one of these medications, you just need to know that you are part of a long-term human study. The FDA has a terrible track record with weight loss drugs where 5, 6, 7 years later, we realize, oh, this is actually really terrible for you, and then they pull it off the market. And I'm not sure where GLP-1 drugs are going to evolve. We work with many people who are on those. We work with even more folks who have been completely wrecked by these drugs. But what Dr. Cabral is talking about here is probably the most important thing we should be talking about, aside from all the scary kind of fringe symptoms that many people do experience, but statistically is a very small amount, is that you are fundamentally getting fatter in many cases, where yes, you're losing weight, but your body fat percentage is going up. And because you're losing muscle mass, because you're losing bone density. And what's more, what Dr. Cabral talks about is that when you regain the weight, you're not regaining muscle, you're not regaining bone density, so you're getting even fatter. And that is not good, as we know. And I get it. So much of our struggles with weight and health, you get to a point where you're just like, I just need to do something. And I'm empathetic to that. I've been there where you just get to a point where you say, something has to change. I just would encourage you to look at more holistic, whole food, lifestyle-based options.